Today's question is, why am I afraid or embarrassed to share my faith? What an honest question. Thank you for that. So many of us actually feel this tension. You love Jesus, but when the opportunity comes to speak, you know that feeling, right? Your heart races and you think, what if I say the wrong thing? Or what if they reject me? Or what if I damage this relationship? And some people read Mark 8:38, where Jesus says, if anyone is ashamed of me, the Son of Man will be ashamed of them. And they feel this pressure, almost fear. Like if they miss a moment, they've failed God. But that's not what Jesus meant. He was not talking about a sincere believer who feels nervous. He was speaking about those who outright reject him, who disown him, who refuse to identify with him altogether. He's addressing denial, not anxiety. So how do you overcome this fear? Well, first I've learned you need to shift your focus from performance to hope. 1 Peter 3:15 says, always be ready to give an answer for the hope you have. It's not a perfect theological defense. It's not a flawless presentation. Just the reason you have hope, what God has done in you. That's your story, and that's powerful. Second, remember your role. You are not called to force your convictions onto people. You are called to live them. Our role is not to argue someone into the kingdom. It's to embody the kingdom so beautifully that others become curious. See, truth isn't something we argue. It's something we live. And when your life reflects peace, integrity, generosity, forgiveness, love, people start asking questions. And when they do, you simply point them to Jesus. And finally, I've got to learn to trust the Holy Spirit. You don't save anyone. I don't save anyone. God does. His Spirit does. That takes the pressure off. We plant, we water, but God gives the growth. So when you love people well, when you live your faith authentically, and you trust the Spirit's work, fear begins to fade. And what replaces it? A quiet confidence, not in your words, but in God's love. Confidence that He is already at work in the hearts of people you care about. Confidence that the same grace that found you can find them. So you don't have to carry the outcome. You simply carry His love and trust that God will do the rest.